All right then, let's get started, shall we? By the way, sorry for the jittery movements. It's just my mouse and keyboard were acting up. I hand to plug them back in. Also, I'm using an AI voice, so have to apologize if I sound a bit funny. Okay, so here's the interior. Pretty bland, to be honest. There were supposed to be subtle references to the 1963 Baroque Hensley TARDIS interior, such as the Fresnel lens atop the ceiling and maybe the food machine. Most of the panels are pretty much similar until the heck is going on? What happened here? Oh yeah, this was supposed to be the coffee machine panel. It's not like I hate it or anything. It's probably to make this console stand out from the version used in Series 14 or Season 1. A lot of it is samey, but one thing is for sure, I'm pretty sure that in roleplay context, a lot of the controls do the same thing as the actual console in 15's TARDIS. I may not be the first to draw inspiration from lifts for a TARDIS, but it's pretty obvious that these are supposed to be lift doors. If we were to consider sort of this fantasy world where TARDIS flight roleplays are treated as spin-offs of Doctor Who or TV shows in their own right, this may be an attempt to save on costs because of the limited budget the producers may have. Oh, and there were meant to be these supports akin to the Fugitive/Ruth, or maybe the Neon and Coral, but hadn't gotten to that. If you thought this was a wall, you may be wrong. This is supposed to be a sliding door, and I'll get into that a bit later. So in the context of the behind-the-scenes stuff, they kept the police box doors and kind of repurposed it into an emergency exit in case something goes wrong on set. This is meant to be a hand crank, which actually moved this sort of sliding door that is usually driven by a motor. Usually it is kept shut during filming, and it kind of is activated by keycard readers, one under the console, the other in the hallway. It would prove beneficial should the power go out, as the door just needs 14 turns of the crank to fully open. Also, the police box doors actually work, but only if you need to exit. There was meant to be the exterior of the set and this fire exit hallway, but I ditched that in favor of having you teleport into this funny-looking room. If you click this, you can get out of the TARDIS. Actually, this was based on the 2005 and the introduction to the night TARDIS exteriors. This could be proven by the blackened windows, but it oddly has the sticker on the door. And the rotor not reaching the ceiling may be a nod to the Series 11 TARDIS design. Again, it's to accommodate the Fresnel lens. Still haven't finished this interior, to be honest. Oh yeah, continuing the lift theme here, there's this other sliding door that is supposed to be opened by these two buttons. They're supposed to look like those lift call buttons, but I couldn't make them very small. And when you walk through them, you end up right inside this larger room. This here is almost unchanged from the 15th Doctor's TARDIS. Almost as if walls were built around the platform, which is essentially the idea. Oh, forgot the ramp was here. So, it may be a struggle to get up this one because of this stuff in the way. And if you were to walk into this, you might end up down there. And here's this other door, which at the moment serves zero purpose other than to act as a way to access the hand crank. And the door has a fire exit label, so I just added an arrow for clarification. And that pretty much wraps it up. I'll let you know when I post an update on the interior. Otherwise, that will be it. See ya!